Hey guys, Greg with Planet Green Zen, and thank you for coming to my channel. Now, as always, I want to start off with a couple of questions for the people of Zen out there. Do you guys know who Dr. Joe Dispenza is? If not, definitely need to look him up. Don't you know that getting through tough times is actually something that we need to do? And if you don't know how to do that, definitely listen to this video. So in today's video, what we're going to talk about is how to get through tough times. And these are just tips I gathered from Dr. Joe Dispenza. So stay tuned. Planet Green Zen, inspiring the everyday person to break free from the mundane and take action. But if you guys have never been to this channel, what I really love to do here is just inspire the world mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially, because I truly believe that if we all had a holistic balance of each one of those areas on earth, we would live in world peace, eliminate hunger, famine, slavery, war, disease, poverty, and have more health, wealth, and abundance together as one human unit on this entire planet. So if you guys believe in similar messages, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you are notified when new videos are released, comment below, let me know your thoughts on these different topics that we cover, and share this out with people in your community who needs to hear these messages. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into it. So one thing that I gathered from Dr. Joe Dispenza is that he says that the doorway to abundance is mindfulness. So think about that, guys. Mindfulness is the doorway to abundance. In order to create a new future for ourselves, we need to become aware of our limiting thoughts and beliefs. How many times have I told you guys that just from multiple videos that I posted, if you guys have been listening to these videos, because your thoughts are what actually start and dictate how you will actually be informed. Because again, like Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. But that can go either way, whether negative or positive. So if you think positive thoughts and goals, you will reach those. If you think about negative thoughts and just the negative goals, I should say, then you actually will achieve those as well. And some may say, well, what is a negative goal? If you tell yourself that you are not worthy, you can't do things, you don't like being in debt, those are, I guess, negative goals that you actually are creating for yourself. So kind of think about it that way. Also, another tip I got from Dr. Joe Dispenza is that he says, well, pretty much I kind of put this to my own words, but pretty much what I would like for you guys to do is take out a sheet of paper, split it into two columns. On the left side of that column, write down at least 10 things, if not more, that are limiting beliefs that you have of yourself and of your situation. As far as, again, give some examples. So maybe, again, like say, I am in debt, I'm overweight, I don't make enough money, I want to start a business, but I don't have the resources, whatever it is. Just write down 10 things that are limiting thoughts. And down the right side, write down the opposing thought to that. So for example, you say, I hate being in debt on the left hand side. On the right hand side, say, I have an abundance of cash flow overflowing every month after I pay all my bills. And then again, on the left side, if you say, I hate being overweight, just say, I love being physically fit as I'm working out and staying healthy. Again, just write down the opposite of that. And when you at least get 10, again, if not more, if it keeps flowing, just let it flow, don't stop. Then from there, change all of those negative thoughts to what's on the right side. So whenever you have that negative thought come to your mind, immediately replace it with that positive thought that's on the right hand side. So you will start to create that mindset that's needed, because again, the limiting thoughts will be unlimiting thoughts. And believe me, you could just create whatever you want, because again, you have the power to create whatever type of life that you want. So I want you guys to do this exercise, and if you do it, just let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Okay, another thing I got is that again, he says, study abundant people and not just appearing rich or focused on materialistic things. So you want to study people who are abundant, again, who have the life that you want. You study these people and see what habits that they have, see where they came from, because a lot of times we only see the successes in people. We don't see the hard times where they came from. So it makes us get discouraged, because again, we will again put limiting thoughts on ourselves for, oh, this person is already successful, oh, this person had everything handed to them, or whatever it is that we create. But when you actually research these people, you'll see that a lot of them grew up poor or poverty, or they had a horrible life, or maybe they did get rich and they lost it all, whatever it is, but then they came back because of the things that they did. So you study these abundant people, you start to pick up different things and keys in there that you actually can implement and apply to your current life to help you become abundant as well. So then someone can read your story. And the last thing I have for you guys is, again, I mean, there's many different points, but these are just a handful, is, again, meditate and wash your mind of negativity and junk and gunk and replace it with positive, abundant thoughts. How many times have I said that on many of my videos, guys? Again, this is just generally what I got. These are just paraphrasing from Dr. Joe Dispenza. If you guys don't know who he is, look him up on YouTube, look at some of his blogs and articles, website. he is an amazing guy, and the way he breaks things down so simplistically and easy to understand is just like, wow, and it makes so much sense the way he speaks. So highly recommend looking him up. But again, you want to meditate, wash your mind of all the gunk. Like I always say, you guys need to people say, well, you got brainwashed, why are you so happy? So yeah, I washed my brain of all the gunk. Literally similar to what he's saying here: meditate and wash your mind of negativity, and then replace it with abundance. So kind of think about your mind, and you have it's filled with liquid or whatever, and you can empty it out, which is like dark gooey liquid, and then you wash it out, clean it out, and replace it with light, abundant, green and light energy and abundance. You just kind of picture that in your mind when you're meditating. That will help you start to create those more positive thoughts versus negative ones. Okay, well, again, that's all that I have for you guys. Again, some very basic tips to help you get through tough times and help you change your negative thoughts to positive thoughts, and so you can create a more abundant life for you and your family. So I do want to leave you guys with a quote, and it is from Dr. Joe Dispenza himself, and he says, "If you can't control your mind, everything and everyone else will." Very powerful. Great with Planet Green Zen signing off. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.